All right. Hey guys, what's up? It's Dunn with Core Therapy and Pilates in Austin, Texas. I'm the founder of Pilates for PTs. And what I want to talk about today is I want to answer a quick question that I got recently from someone who is a physical therapist who's about to grow their Pilates business from offering Pilates mat work to actually offering Pilates equipment work. So she was asking me a question when she was searching on Balanced Body's website and comparing the differences between a studio reformer and a clinical reformer. So I wanted to just do a quick little video to show that and demonstrate that. So with that said, I've got two studio reformers sitting here right next to me, and basically it's at this height right here. I believe it's about, I don't know, 16 inches maybe, 12 inches, 18 inches, I can't remember exactly. I think it's 18 inches maybe. Let's see, my foot, it's more than 12 inches. I would say roughly 14 inches, I would bet. But that's a studio reformer, and this is made out of wood, and it is very versatile. I've had these machines for 14 years. I've had the clinical one I'm about to show you for 15 years. Now, what's the difference between a clinical one and a studio one is the height. So now, the clinical one is at this height here, which is basically, if you have someone in a wheelchair, it's transfer height. It's a much easier to get on and off of the clinical reformer than it is a studio reformer if you're going to be servicing folks who are post-surgical, post-hip replacement, post-knee replacement. If you're working with a young fitness crowd, studio reformers would be great for you. I have one clinical reformer, I have two studio reformers, and I have one over there that you can't see it's a combination piece that's a half reformer, and it has a half of a trap table on the end of it, and it's just a little bit higher than these studio ones, but it's not quite as high as the clinical one. So as we get into the clinical one, all of a sudden again I could have someone in a wheelchair with their wheelchair right over here, and they could actually do a transfer into it off and on. And I haven't had a lot of people over the years using a wheelchair, but I have certainly had people through my time come in a wheelchair and use that. So I just wanted to answer that question again. What's the difference between a clinical reformer and a studio reformer? And that's basically it. It's the height. It's twice as high. And I, for my PT clients, use that clinical one most of the time. When my classes are going on, we got 4 people in classes. That's not necessarily, it gets used in class just like the other ones, and there's no real difference but the height. So some people don't like to be on that tall one for standing exercise and some of those things. That would be there, where in my PT clients, if I have them doing standing, I'm gonna have them stand up onto the studio one because it's much shorter versus standing on there. So again, I like having a variety of them because I use them for different things. So that's my answer for the difference between a clinical and a studio reformer. So if you have any questions, put them below and I'd be happy to answer them. And if anyone has any other questions about the anatomy of the equipment, I would love to go over it. And to show you the one I'm talking about, this one right here is a reformer with part of a trap table on the end. So it has half a trap table. And this is our Pilates chair. And then this is all of our gyrotonic equipment behind us. We have a gyrotonic archway, we have what's called a jump stretch board, and we have 4 of these what are called gyrotonic towers. So we use gyrotonic system as much as we do with our Pilates system, but no one knows what gyrotonic is, and people know what Pilates is. More people know what Pilates is than they do know what physical therapy is. More people in the general public understand Pilates and know what it offers more so than what physical therapy offers. So I just want y'all to chew on that. So that's what I got today for you guys.